All right, good afternoon, CFM. It's Coach Matt with our Thursday workout. We're gonna do a low and slow variation today that's built around a longer single cardio piece that we'll hit for 2 rounds. I would like for it to be running today, but again, as always, if there's an orthopedic reason why you should not be running 2.5K or like 1.5 miles at one clip, or for like 10 to 15 minutes at a time, then definitely substitute for one of the other cardio tools. And you can feel free to vary it up if you like to. So we'll start off with a single round short warm up, think like 5 minutes or less, a single 200-meter jog, then come back in for a little complex of the calf raise, so leaning forward, squeezing your toes towards the ball of the foot and getting full extension on the ankle, and then the AT raise, and you can lean back against anything. We're just thinking about pulling your toes against the inside of the shoe and raising your foot towards your shins. Then we're gonna get your kettlebell that you're gonna use for your kettlebell swings. This should be like a moderate weight. I have the RX as 35-26 for the kettlebells, but don't feel like it needs to be heavy at all today. We're just gonna do some kettlebell deadlifts, just stretching out the posterior chain a little bit. And then our combo of our Spider-Man stretch. So elbow to the floor on the inside of that knee that's forward, and then twist towards the knee as you push back to try to touch that heel. So we're just cycling back and forth between those two positions. And when you finish that, you will need a jump rope to start off, or to finish each round. And then we're going into this 2-round workout with the goal of the entire thing being done by 45 minutes. So that means we'll have to put some brackets on the cardio. So 2.5K, half of a 5K, is not gonna look the same for everybody. And the brackets I had for this are 10 to 16 minutes of a single modality cardiovascular exercise that's done at that zone 2 heart rate of 120 to 140. So think moderate pace. You should be conversational the entire time. At no point during that 2.5K should you ever get to the point where you could not respond if somebody said like, hey, how's it going? You should be able to enter into a conversation at any time. So what that means is the pace, a lot of times for people who are just used to, I just run until I hurt so bad that I have to stop, you have to intentionally make it easier in the beginning so that you don't get to that point in the end. A heart rate monitor can help a lot too. And for these lower intensity workouts, the wrist mounted heart rate monitors are usually fairly accurate. It's when we get into the higher intensity, like zone 4, zone 5 things, that the heart rate monitors that you wear on your wrist are really not as accurate, and you need the chest mounted one or the arm strap mounted one. Okay, so you're gonna do your 2.5K, then you're gonna come back in. We've got a little complex of exercises, so bird dogs. So we're doing touch elbow to the knee and extend that arm. You can do all 10 on one side and then switch hand and knee that are planted, and all 10 on the other side. We're gonna do some Russian kettlebell swings, 20 reps with that light or moderate weight. Again, these should not spike your heart rate because the weight is relatively light. After that, reverse lunges with the kettlebell. If that weight of the kettlebell spikes your heart rate, then continue doing the reps, but just set the kettlebell down and make it a little bit easier to do, and then finish the round with 100 reps of a jump rope single. And for this one today, I would recommend not doing double unders unless you can do zone 2 double unders, which is relatively challenging, but these should just be nice, easy single bounces. And then look at the clock when you finish the round. If it is past about like 22.5 minutes for the first round, I want you to cut a significant distance off of the second round, and make sure that you're back inside before that 45-minute mark of the second round. And that is it for our Thursday. Hope you guys have a great one, and I'll see you on Friday.